Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today on the 27th is my 27-year wedding anniversary. I'm so excited. I woke up so happy. I slept so good last night, so I was all invigorated to do this read for you early this morning. I had great messages, and I actually had a title came right in my head, and it was Love Lottery. Your number is here and your forever person is arriving. As you guys have noticed, if you've been watching some of my former reads, this really is portal to soulmate century. It is just absurd how many love matches are coming in under 6 months for all of you. And you guys are actually feeling elevated. You're feeling good. I do know in the last few days, and we've been discussing this in comments and everywhere, there is a massive download of spiritual information coming to people, and it can actually make you feel dizzy. You get third eye pain, you get tension headaches, you get all kinds of stuff. And I know it's really hard, and it almost feels like concentrated allergies at times, but there are allergens in the air as well, so that's compounding it. So a lot of you are feeling low energy. Good news is that's starting to lift, and sometimes it's almost like an intense course in something, right, where you can feel it, but that's starting to lift now. So thank you guys for sharing all your experiences that you've been having over the last couple of days, because I'm right there with you. And sometimes I get nervous because I'm like, do I really want to drive where I feel like a little dizzy and a little like, almost you get distracted by it, right? So good thing, all nice things are coming in, and the power and strength is now yours. It's safe for you to be powerful in really loving ways, and you're going to be able to transform challenges with ease, because that's what part of this download process is. It's our angel guidance and force and spirit letting us know that they're constantly with us, and we can release what is no longer good for our highest good and move forward with confidence and earn unlimited understanding, income, love, whatever it is we want. So let's get ready for this love lottery. It is here, and we are ready. So we have 3 choices. Number 1 is pleasure, and that's number 18. Number 2 is blossoming, and that's number 33. Number 2 is number 3 is the masculine, and that is number 42. So I'll give you a moment to see that. And I want to send out a sincere thank you to my bestie Jeannie. She sent me the Crow deck yesterday. I haven't unwrapped it. First, I don't like to just unwrap a deck and start reading with it. I want to really savor the art and bless it and do some rituals with it and then use it. So I'll probably use it in tonight's reading. Very excited. Jeannie, thank you so much. And it's so funny synchronistically how things work out. You ever just really admire something and want it, and you're like, okay, I'm not going to try to be greedy. I'm going to wait, another week or so. And I was actually shelving that till next week, closer to Halloween, and then she sent it to me. So thank you, Jean Bean. I'm so excited. Beautiful deck. Gregory Scott uses that, and I'm like always just pining for it. Okay, so now we're going to begin with number 1, which is pleasure. So what we're going to do too is we're going to get some times, dates. We're going to get some zodiac signs. And if you have watched prior soulmate reads and you get conflicted times, dates, or zodiacs, know this is for a collective, and just take what resonates the most strongly from your other readings, and don't fear that things are skipping all over. So I'm going to take 2 possibilities. We have a Taurus, a beautiful sign, and Scorpio, the fun, exciting adventurer where things are never boring. So these are your 2 possibilities. And again, Taurus is very grounded, earthy, lovely. They like beautiful things. They like to, they're really great because they're self-contained units. They really don't need that much attention. It's like I always feel like they're kind of like the turtle of an animal totem, where they'll just go in their shell and do their thing and rest and pop out when they want. Very earthy, very grounded, but also very supportive and loving. And Scorpio is just, I've only known, I think, like 2 that I was aware of in my life, and they're fun, they're theatrical, they make quick friends because you see what you get, right away. It's like the spontaneous kind of fun thing, very affectionate, and I feel like they're always played out to be like psychotic or something in other readings, how people portray them, but I think they have a lovely aspect that's very original, very original thinker. So I love that. And let's see, I want to just get some regular guidance cards for you too. So you have union. Oh, excellent. So you have seen and unseen allies draw upon their strength, join forces with friends, and flourish. So I actually feel like this person might be introduced to you by a friend, or you'll be out with friends. And just like your natural energy of you guys having a good time and the camaraderie will draw this person over and start a conversation with them. And or you'll be in a photograph with friends and they'll be like, what a nice environment, what a nice kind of feel this has to it, and bring your union in towards you. That's really nice. Let's see what else is going on here for you. I like to get the energy that surrounds it because that creates kind of this magnet that brings them towards you. So you also have the hidden worlds, changing consciousness, awareness, extrasensory perception. Now, I feel like this really comes into play when we have some divine guidance bringing in love matches. We kind of go to a higher consciousness. We're aware of little clues and synchronicities around us. We have heightened awareness. It's almost like our heart chakra has a sonar of its own and it's out looking. And I feel like you will have some extrasensory perceptions too, where you're just seeing minutia, little tiny details. You're hearing birds and things that help calm you and keep you in a nice headspace. You'll have excellent memory recall when you need it too, I feel like. Well, all of a sudden you're looking for clues or ideas or something. You'll remember something that you formulated a ways back that will be extremely helpful to you as well. Let's see what's going on, because it all plays into each other. The guardians, fly high. This is to remind you, that you're so deserving of the absolute best. So stay away from low vibrational people, places, and things. Don't say yes to people that are trying to get favors from you continually. You'll start to recognize that. That's going to be part of your extrasensory perception that people may or may not be for your highest good, and you're going to have a heightened awareness of that. Trust in yourself, your intuition, how the universe and spirit is working for you to guide this person for you. And I feel like something's going to be happening in your friendship circles where they kind of are being purified, and people are really stepping up and helping you out, and they want to be solid for you. No more messing around. I'm also hearing another message. I'm going to flip over the cards because I'm really hearing some interesting things. It's like maybe what you need to know most about this love life, what you need to know about the situation, what is the strongest foundation to build upon. I'm definitely hearing trust and honesty. It should be someone where you're like, hey, could I see your phone? And they wouldn't have a problem. So 2 of Swords. So right now you're looking out over the horizon, Empress energy, Knight of Swords. Yeah, see, the Knight is all about full speed ahead, bringing you what you want. This is you breaking old binds and getting out of there, not overthinking. No blindfold on. You're seeing forward. You have strength and vitality and vigor to move into this. You realize that power and strength is yours right now. You're also releasing your ego and arrogance or any kind of vanity, and you're feeling calm and at peace because your spirit guides and angels are going to start to send you messages all the time. And I feel like Empress gets up there and she's receptive of that. Guidance from your higher self is going to light your path, and you're going to be able to trust all your internal guidance systems. They're going to be able to help you out a lot, and you're going to be elevated, and people are going to treat you really well because you're discovering that when you treat yourself well, you respect yourself and your boundaries, other people are doing that. So you're bringing in this high grade love. You're bringing in this Knight, which is all about valor. It's all about integrity. An absolute original authentic person, not somebody putting on something. Nothing is going to be holding you back. You're not going to deny yourself anything that you have. You're going to be treating yourself because you're going to be able to see what's not true. And that's when you think you're not doing enough, or your ego saying, oh, you're not doing, being, seeming, looking good enough, all of that. That's when that ego dies away and your true internal voice comes in, that you start to shine and you realize all of that is bull crap. You know what I mean? I don't have to appear a certain way. I was talking to someone about that, about the younger generation. I was just at the bus stop and there were 14 students and 14 of them had their face down in their phones. I was like, how does anybody get to know anybody? Like, we used to laugh and go crazy at my bus stop and chase dogs and squirrels and just be nut jobs and have fun and make up dance routines. And not one of these kids was smiling and not one of these kids was looking at one another. And I thought, whoa, this is really, really weird. But I'm also hearing that you should ask yourself right now too, what can I learn from the past, and what cycles right now are impacting me? Like, that's this sort of 2 of Swords. What cycles, your ebb and flow, when you're tired, when you have vitality or you're burning yourself out? How does your intuition and spirit kind of work through the moon cycles and, times of day when you're most receptive, things like that. Really ask yourself that, because that's part of your, future alignment with your best self, and really feeling like you've got a hold on a healthy pattern, right? So we're not having anything from the past impact us. And also, what if anything needs to be done? Any kind of self-evaluation, how you react, do you have jealousy issues, insecurity issues, anything like that? Because again, you're trying to drop your ego, and all of this is, trying to work through. And I feel like with this 3 right in the center and the Empress being the strongest card, that's standing out in terms of time for me. So I feel like this is going to be 3 months and under. And how that process and that channeling works for me is, I hear that that the number is set like as the maximum time, because you're progressing really beautifully with the energy. And what can happen is all of a sudden you're just in command of your senses and who you are. So boom, that time gets bumped up. When you don't have fears, lack mentality, desperation, or anything, that's a completed process. So it comes in for you. And part of that is to have the envisionment process, using all your senses, what it would be like in this relationship. But first identifying what type of person would be ideal for you, and start to make them in your head. Start from scratch. What does their laughter sound like? Do they have a sense of humor? What's most important to them? All of that. What would make you just feel fantastic being around a certain kind of personality type, and envisioning that, and somebody who's going to treat you extraordinarily well, because that's what this person is all about for sure. So I'm loving that energy for you. Yeah, you're just feeling creative, good, you're blossoming, you're feeling strong, you're evaluating what needs doing. You're having all these blessings coming in from the divine. You're feeling pleasure. And that's what part of life is right now. Really looking around and taking pleasure and joy from activities and people around you, and really elevating your mood and feeling good, group 1. So beautiful. Remember, go within to reflect and find ideas and insights for inspiration for your life, because while you're busy being inspired, that's when all the love and benefits arrive, right? So love and light to you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you need a private read, my Instagram, it's sparkwrist11. Everything is down there. Go have a peek, and I'm going to be posting some new jewelry on my Etsy store this weekend, some pieces. I got some great stones, so I'm excited for that. So yeah, go out, have a good time. Pleasure begets more pleasure, joy, connectivity, all of those things that you're looking for. So now we're on to number 2, which is blossoming. I love this, and I feel like if you chose this as well as the 33, you're already coming into your own. You're already starting to come into alignment with the reality you want to create, right? You're acknowledging the storehouse of like spiritual wisdom that's within you, and you're following it, and you're trusting your inner guidance and your inner voice, and it's really helping you. So you are going to be able to channel for divine inspiration and really get creative solutions right now as well. I feel you're just going to move through the next phase of life with ease and grace, and you're going to be feeling good. So you have the angel gate as well, which is cleansing, protection, and blessing. I really do feel like you're angelically guided and protected, and you're going to feel all the blessings. And because you have gratitude and love for this, more is coming in, and they're helping, your divine love kind of opening the gates for that. But you're in a cleansing process. And again, I'm feeling like a lot of people are getting third eye pains. They're getting a lot of ringing in their ears. They're getting what feels like massive allergies, all these things, because it's massive downloads. And when we get that, it's like when it meets kind of the 3D, which our bodies are in, we need to align with that. But it feels all these crazy symptoms, right? So right now too, I feel like Spirit is saying, how can you improve the relationship that's coming from past ones? What was some aspects that you found hard or harsh that need releasing? Again, trust issues maybe, jealousy, comparing to other couples. That's really hard, especially in this day and age with all this crazy Instagram BS with everybody denoting this most fabulous existence on earth, which we know is not taking place. And with all these filters and all this craziness and everybody looking like their perfect hair, skin, bodies, it's creating a false reality. And the sad thing is, it's like that's how people are connecting with would-be love interests. But what happens when you show up at the door and you're not this high gloss, no blemished skin number 10, and in reality it's like we're all human. And if they don't want you for who you really are, do you want them? Then we need to ask that. You also have the Sun Dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life and abundance. More and more beautiful occasions are going to show up in your life that you have to cause to celebrate. Real fun, joyful activities, events, weddings, celebrations. I feel like Halloween's going to be so fun for you. You're going to meet people. You're going to feel good. You're going to feel love, cherish, balance. And it's all going to begin with you and your inner voice saying, you know, you are enough. You are so splendid and unique in your own beauty and creativity and fun. I feel like some of you guys are really super cute with your vision boards and, you know, looking at things and looking out into the future and getting excited and, you know, looking at wedding dresses and just planning things and getting excited, you know, for what's to come. And you also have the creation card. So this is a reminder that we create our reality, and our creators and spirit, they help us and they work in alignment with us for our highest good. So they're helping right along, and they're bringing in, you know, our perfect ideal mate for us. But, you know, we want to be in attune with that, and we want to know that we are prepared, deserving, no lack mentality, no fear, you know. And I was saying this yesterday, worry does not change the outcome. Fear does not change the outcome. It only creates blocks. Love this temperance, beautiful. Six of Cups, lovely balanced emotions, and the Moon, beautiful. So mystery, this person coming in is rather mysterious. Again, I feel like this is happening under 6 months, and I explained the process before that. 6 months is the max, and what happens, it can be any time before that, because when we're prepared, when we're feeling abundant, when we're using the law of attraction, when we feel good, we're ready, we believe it to be coming, it's already on its way. It's like a sonar that pulls it to us, and you're going to have this lovely sense of self that's balanced. You're going to feel, you know, release of ego. You're not going to need to know everything about everyone. You're just situated on yourself. If anything needs to be done in your life, you're taking care of it slowly and methodically. You're going to be feeling comfortable and confident, and you're going to know that you can learn anything that you need to know that's going to keep you in balance and risk-free. I feel like it's a really risk-free time for you, where you don't have to feel like anything's on the chopping block, right? Like you have to race. You can really take your time. You're feeling really even-tempered, good, blessed. And part of this is this gorgeous mystery of this person coming in, and they are very mysterious. And let's see if we can get some signs for them. They can be an earth sign of a Capricorn. This is me and Ian, and today is our 27th wedding anniversary on the 27th. He is a Capricorn. I am a Sagittarius. So these two signs are both very lovely to be married to for very different and specific reasons. Capricorns are such a reliable earth sign. They take care of all the little details. You know, if there's a shutter broken, everything. They understand that things need doing, and they're uber practical and very reliable, very honest, just and stubborn. Like if they want to do something, they set their mind to it, get the hell out of the way, because it's getting done. It's exactly like that's just what it's happening. Devoted, lovely sign. Sagittarius, my sign. I really love being a Sagittarius because we're fun, happy, exuberant, we're adventurous, we're philosophers. We want to know everything about everything since the beginning of time, and not so we can fact spew or, you know, be egomaniacal, just because we're curious about the inner workings of minds. A lot of actors and actresses and entertainers are Sagittariuses because they're gregarious and they're pretty fearless like that. Like I could really just walk on a stage and start talking to 1,000 people and I wouldn't have nerves about it. A lot of people are like, no way in hell. And I don't see why that would make somebody nervous. It just is what it is, and it comes with who we are. So I'm loving that for you, you guys. And again, I'm feeling about this specific person too. Yeah. I wanted to pull a clarifier, this beautiful King of Wands. So I'm feeling like it definitely might be the Sagittarius or the fire sign. They are going to be very elevated, eloquent, very well spoken. I feel like, you know, they modulate their voice in a very beautiful, heady manner, just very honey and wine type of voice. Very astute, like they know what's going on. They are sharp as a tack. They know what's going on. They love strong foundations to build upon, so there isn't any kind of mistrust or issues that pop up later. They don't forget things. They know how to communicate in the best way possible as well, so there isn't any kind of miscommunications. But I feel, yeah, that this is just kind of like a beautiful circular kind of magic. This person is also going to be quite mysterious. Like nobody knows them. I feel like in your circle, they just come in. It might be someone new that just comes into town, like the Count of Monte Cristo type of thing. Like, who is that? Like everybody wants to know who that is, and that's your someone. So that is so beautiful. Yeah, the moon magic playing with that. Yeah, and I mean ridiculously gorgeous, this individual. I can picture them as well. So that's you, group 2. Beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below. If you need a private read or you want to go to my Etsy store, the new Goddess Provisions box is on its way. I'm very excited. So beautiful. You are blossoming into a happy, healthy individual. Love it. So now we're on to number 3, which is the masculine. So I feel right now, too, that you're feeling right now that all these wonderful, vibrant opportunities are arriving. I just feel like this for you, group 3. There's something about this particular group that windows and doors that were previously closed to you are now opening. I'm talking about in love, in abundance, in opportunity, in friendships, in all your houses. It's like this awareness, and you're leveling up, and you're going, you know what? I feel like I was half asleep, and now I really get it. Every choice is mine. I can pivot, change, and stop anything that is not working for me and change it. My job, my classes. I can switch anything around that is more suitable to me. I can say no. It's so hard sometimes for people to say no. Why is that? Fear of being disliked or judged or whatever. Guess what? You're actually more respected when you say no, because people know you value your time and you're not going to give it away cheaply and surrender it and give away your power to them. And all of a sudden they're like, oh, you know, respect, man, seriously. So let's see, possible signs is Aquarius and Pisces. Wow, so we have 2 very deep thinking, intuitive groups here. Very remarkable, intense intelligence, smart, self-contained units, worldly. They love to travel. They're family people. Again, family people. Super hyper intuitive, amazing magic sign. My mother was a Pisces. Giving, empathic, lovely, rich inner world. I mean, very creative Pisces. So that is really beautiful. I'm loving that for matches for you guys. Again, remember, this is for a collective. So if you've watched previous videos where it differs, don't worry about it. Just trust your intuition and go with what resonates with you. I feel like your spirit guides and angels are going to start sending you messages like big time. So trust this. Your intuition is going to be really on fleek, and it's going to keep you calm and in the present moment. When you're present, you're aware, you see and feel everything that's going on, what's of importance, all these kind of like road signs and schematics to where you should be going and headed. You know what you should know about your love life, your career, situations with your family. When you have 2 choices, the decision's going to come quickly. Everything that what you shouldn't do about things are going to come, and miraculously, look at this beautiful Fool energy. I love this. Okay. So this is going to be, and may I please have a time frame? I forgot to ask right before I went on there. Okay, so 3. So we have 3 months, 3 months and under. The other one had 3 as well for this love match to come in. Now, don't get worried about this, because what this is saying is right now, your particular other one is healing and stepping away so they can just completely pause. What happens when people race from relationship to relationship, they bring old problems, energy, and stuff into it. So your significant other that is coming in for you, they are at a pause phase. And I feel like this is, this could actually be somebody that you were curious about and wondering what their status was. And maybe you were thinking, oh, well, are they taken? But what they're doing is they're kind of like in a cocoon phase so they can heal. I feel like somebody took advantage of them and their heart's a little damaged. That's kind of their energy, where they feel that they're bound and they're hindered because, you know, it's like one of those things, they were put in the tumble dryer and their heart was just like, oh. So this is their healing process right now. Then they see you coming with this beautiful, lighthearted energy, feeling universally protected, guided, loved, which you are, and you are an inspiration to them. And I feel like part of that is right now they're trying to reflect and find ideas and trust their inner voice, and they're regaining their power and strength. And here you come, just like a happy, lucky penny. You're feeling good, things are working out for you. I feel like, let me pull a clarifier. Yeah, you have this gorgeous high priestess energy where the answers are just flowing to you quickly. You feel the world is abundant. You feel like, it's your time. You have this great foundation to build upon. You're getting messages from the divine. Fortune is smiling on you. Love is blossoming on you. And this is things too, like you're going to have a high attraction factor too, because you're really getting to the bones of how things work. And when you know you love you, you care for you, and you are the director of your entire life. Your opinion of yourself, first and foremost, matters more than anything. And you're starting to feel good, joyful, and light. Old baggage behind, stepping out. You're going to see what isn't true anymore. No ego. You're going to know what to look out for in life. You're going to know what to grasp, keep hold, and cherish because it's working for you. It makes you feel good, light. You know that you have so much worthy beauty and love to offer the world. So you are no longer settling whatsoever. And spirit is very strong in you right now. You're really going to feel spiritually elevated, and it's making you feel good, light, healthy, and like you're just traipsing along in happy land. Nothing's going to trip you up. That's what I feel. Nothing is going to trip you up. You've literally sprouted wings and you're ready to fly. I'm so excited for you, Group 3. This is beautiful energy. Lovely. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. And all my links are down below. I'm going to go upload.